What's up, y'all? It's Omar, and for this video, we're going to be looking at Galatians chapter 1, verses 11 through 12, where it says, "For I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that the gospel preached by me is not of human origin. For I did not receive it from a human source, and I was not taught it, but it came by a revelation of Jesus Christ." And what Paul is talking about here, and the reason I'm telling y'all, giving y'all this message from, and giving y'all these two verses, is because he's giving them he's telling them that, or he's trying to show them kind of the power of the gospel, and he's trying to show them that it wasn't a disciple, it wasn't Jesus himself, or actually it was, but it wasn't a disciple, it wasn't somebody who heard about Jesus that told him the gospel, but it was Jesus through revelation that he was converted from what he was doing at the time, which was persecuting Christians. And then he had a revelation with Jesus where Jesus, a light was sent. I don't know if it says from heaven, but it was a light that got sent down to Paul, and it knocked him off his horse. Sounds crazy, I know, but that just kind of adds to it. But it just shows that Jesus revealed himself to Paul through actual revelation, rather than just Peter or Thomas coming up to him saying Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Jesus is the Messiah, etc. And it shows the undisputed divinity of the gospel, because in power, because somebody with Paul's backstory, even with somebody with Paul's backstory, was able to come to Jesus and start doing God's work. We know Paul wrote Paul wrote so many letters, and half of the New Testament, or over half I think, but Paul wrote over half of the New Testament, all because of that one revelation that Jesus had for him. And my message to you is not only does Paul's story here show the divinity and the undisputed power in the gospel and in the Bible, but it shows that despite where you are in your current life right now, you can come to Jesus, whether you're mocking God. I'm not saying you should be, obviously I'm going to say the opposite, but whether you're mocking God, denouncing God, you're just saying, oh, God doesn't exist, etc., you can come to God, and Jesus will reveal himself to you. Maybe not in the same way, but he will reveal himself to you, and you can be saved.